Pabu might look to channel the ultimate though. Here we go. This could be massive. The Fiddlesticks now coming into the midst of everybody. That's the fall. The entire team going a hook from downtown to take out Ming. Wei trying to follow up, but the Rumble ult is not what they need. It is not soon. It is not enough. But Chaz is burning down. He just stands in the equalizer, and suddenly PGG, it looks so good. But RNG just slapping them with their wallet. They're just too strong.
Welcome back to the weekly Rift Review. I'm Frankie Ward, and Rumble mains, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that Rumble's probably the strongest champ in the game this patch. The bad news though is that you're now probably fighting with your jungler just to play him. But before we get into all the new meta picks at MSI like Rumble Jungle, remember to follow LoL Esports on Twitter to catch all the tournament highlights. Roy Will Never Give Up became the first team to qualify for the MSI Rumble stage last Sunday after a perfect group stage run, ending the week 8-0.
And with their win here, RNG will have a perfect run through this first stage of groups. They'll pad the stats a little bit harder. Chaz and Decoy both running away with about 100 HP left. And RNG 19-8. Double kill back over to the Rise. A little bit more required to end this game right here, right now. There it is.
No, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. Xiao really returned to the mid lane in RNG's final group stage match, with sub-top laner Xiao Bai filling in. And to no one's surprise, Xiao's still a really good mid laner, ending his temporary comeback 13-0 on his legendary Rise.
Turns into a 3-for-1 the other way. RNG with all 4 remaining players still alive.
Oh no.
Xiao Hu's going in. Rune Prison into the Everfrost. I hope you didn't like moving because you ain't doing it no more.
RNG's biggest star in the group stage was their jungler Wei, who was also the first player to bust out Rumble at MSI. Speaking of Rumble, the champion's sudden move to the jungle comes after some buffs in patch 11.8, including a 50% attack speed boost while overheated, in addition to his Electro Harpoon now also gaining Magic Pen. And despite everyone calling Rumble busted, Wei somehow got his hands on the Yordle 3 times during the group stage, instantly making his opponents regret their draft decisions every time.
Now we got Wei invading here. Ananasic clearing out his own chicken camp, but now the flash over the wall, man. His first blood for RNG.
That was beautiful.
Joining RNG in MSI's Rumble stage is the L-Series Pentanet.gg, who made history by becoming the first Oceanic team to make it past the first round in international competition. But to make history, Pentanet needed to send the Unicorns of Love home, who they'd battled all week.
PGG gonna try and save the Nexus. Maybe can make it happen, but I think it's gonna be all she wrote for this one. It's Unicorns of Love.
With RNG going undefeated, Group A morphed into a stretch-out best-of-5 between Pentanet and the Unicorns for the second seed. And one loss away from elimination, Pentanet placed their MSI hopes onto everyone's favourite but rarely seen ninja, Zed.
Boss is ready. Everybody else is here and ready to go. No Man's having no Hemo Plague. That's a pretty big team fight tool not available. You lose the damage amp, you lose the healing. Decoy goes in, finds 2 with a taunt. Nice! Face breaker on to 4. Holy set! Lodic's gonna be taken down first. Biopanther grabbing the kill. Ananasic dead next. It is 3 unicorns in the dirt. Endangered species about to go extinct. Goodbye, Unicorns of Love. Goodbye, Santos. He's trying to just hop away. Pabu jumps in for the auto attack. 5 for nothing. Call it an 8.
The Zed pick paid off, with Pentanet's jungler Pabu crediting LS and 420 Weeaboo Slayer as inspirations for the pick.
Other teammates, most notably, I'm looking at the mid lane, the Zed catching everyone off guard. Where did that come from?
Jesse just said to me, he's like, I'm pretty sure if we play AP jungle and AD mid, we'll just always win. And he didn't know what to pick. And he's like, what do I play here? And he's like, I'm pretty sure Zed's broken. And he hasn't played the champion in 6 months. We've never scrimmed it. Like, we haven't touched it, but I don't know. We've been talking about it. It's like, it's at the top of LS's tier list. It's dominating solo queue.
It's at the top of your tier list. We
Absolutely.
know that now.
I've lost way too many games to 420 Weeaboo Slayer. So like, you know, you just have to slam the lock in, and we played the game well, and it was really hype.
Thanks to the Zed win, Pentanet took the Unicorns to a tiebreaker, where they booked their ticket to the next round through their jungle Karthus and mid lane Lee Sin combo. Oh yeah, solo lane Lee Sin is really good now. Though it was Pabu's Karthus that stole the show this game.
Ananasic will find himself on the flank, jumps over the wall for Pabu, but now he gets hit by the dredge line. Team fight's gonna break out with Ananasic taking a lot of damage here at the very start. Ignite will burn him away, and Decoy takes the kill. Now you've got Biopanther and Praetus both moving forward. No Man's eating a lot of damage here with the Karthus ulti coming down. That's what I said about Sky Lasers, baby. It's Pabu. It's a double kill for the jungler, and it's Pentanet here to play.
Mad Lions topped Group B on Monday, though their start to the second round robin left many LEC fans feeling an ominous sense of deja vu, losing to the TCL's fast-paced Wildcats in the day's opener. Things started to look worse in their next match versus Pain Gaming, watching a level 1 invade while Arm felt Robo's wrath up top a few minutes later.
That means because he showed both sides, Olivia has window to work with here. Level 6, that's going to be big. That's the combo, going to drop tower aggro, leaping out to safety, holding on for one more shot than he wanted to, though. That's big. Robo instantly turns and burns, blood in the water, and the Croc finds the kill.
But Mad turned their whole day round in the same Pain game, thanks in large part to Humanoid's slick outplays as Lucian and a deadly Rumble equalizer from Eliola.
NG are waiting in the darkness. Binding goes wide though, burning their cooldowns a bit prematurely, and now the equalizer comes down. Big damage from downtown. They're not even in range, and they're already doing work here. Out comes the Jhin ultimate, but it's too little too late. It's Humanoid on the side, and Mad have won this fight before it even started. This is an absolute slaughter. I don't even think Pain Gaming have done a single point of damage.
Mad Lions entered the group stage by winning a first-place tiebreaker versus PSG Talon, who entered the tournament with some question marks surrounding them. See, PSG's star AD carry Unified couldn't attend MSI due to personal health issues. In his stead, PSG brought Beyond Gaming's AD carry Doggo, who finished second in the PCS last split. And although he spent the first half of the group stage adjusting to a brand new team, Doggo looked fully acclimated by the second round robin, once again taking over teamfights like PCS fans remember.
With the ultimate, but now Farfetch re-engages. River is going to be the target, but they can't go get it, and Doggo, he's absolutely popping off. Maple's got 2, Doggo's going unstoppable. It's going to be the ace for PSG Talon, as Holy Phoenix the only one left, but not for long.
While this was Doggo's first international tournament, this year's MSI marked Maple's return to the big stage after a couple of years away. And like years prior, the mid laner was phenomenal, creating highlight after highlight on a bunch of different champs.
Very difficult position. At the very least, they've got the Everfrost now. Is BRTT in trouble?
Jump back for Maple. Flash is still stunned up, though. The jump to try to get over everything else. Oh, no! Maple! Double kill under his turret. It's gone bad to worse for Pain Gaming.
I'm sorry, Rek'Sai. There's another purple champion dominating the jungle, and her name is Morgana. Yes, Morgana has indeed left her laning ways to farm jungle camps instead. Like Rumble, Morgana received some changes in patch 11.8, with her Tormenting Shadow now dealing 200% bonus damage to non-epic monsters. And the champ's now become a pretty deadly jungler, as Damwon Kia's Canyon revealed in MSI's opening match.
4 members stacked up here. This could be a massive Meganar if he wants to go for the hop. The flash forward, he's going to hit 2 to the wall. Caught the immediate follow. Blam's right spot. It's going to buy a few seconds, but it will not save the lives of C9. Damwon are here, and they are not to be trifled with.
But Canyon's jungler innovation didn't end there. After Damwon clinched their spot in the Rumble stage on Tuesday, Canyon unveiled his Diana jungle, setting up some nutty wombo combos alongside Showmaker's Yasuo.
Kia are not going to pay respects. They're going to say, look, you can try, but you know, Steel, your smite is on D, and oh, that is the combo! That's what they were looking for.
By the end of the game, Canyon was even soloing DFM's mid laner Arya. But I mean, what did you expect? This is the same guy who got rank 1 on EU West in just a couple of weeks.
Dom1 now up 9,000 gold, making a little bit more, not a problem for Canyon.
I can't seem to find those pesky Cloud9 haters, which is surprising because they were so loud just a few days ago. Okay, I'll admit the Cloud9 start to the group stage was not great.
So there's no smite on Udyr, meaning Blabber can walk up and go for the smite himself. But being zoned out, he's gonna try, get stunned, take a bunch of damage, flashes to smite a Scuttle Crab, but Blabber, be careful, where is your team? He's at 200 HP! That is the worst Scuttles take I have ever seen in my life!
But returning for the second round robin after a couple of days off, Cloud9 silenced all the naysayers. Cloud9 finally looked like the team LCS fans watched conquer NA last month, beginning their revenge tour by handing Damwon their first loss of the tournament.
He can sense blood, he can sense victory! Ghost forced away, the equalizer's not going to do too much as C9 are on the Nexus, and from villains to victors, C9 take down Damwon!
In Cloud9's following match, which ultimately qualified them for the next stage, viewers got to see the return of Primetime Perks, who showed the world why he's so clutch in international competition by going ballistic on Yone.
So that cooldown's gone for a little bit. That said, Evie, is he going to get this red buff steal? Perk's not going to have the easiest time. Gets the red though, gets the knockup, goes in for the fight. And ulti coming around behind will not take any shield damage. Stun comes back, has to run away. That's going to be lethal damage, and Evie
With MSI's group stage now concluded, let's take a look at the tournament standings. Heading to MSI's Rumble stage are Royal Never Give Up and Pentanet.gg from Group A, Mad Lions and PSG Talon from Group B, and finally, from Group C, we have Damwon Kia and Cloud9. Beginning this Friday, these 6 teams will face off in a best-of-1 double round robin, with the top 4 teams advancing to next week's knockout stage. I'm Frankie Ward, and that's been another episode of the weekly Rift Review MSI edition. Don't forget to follow LoL Esports on Twitter to stay up to date on all things MSI. I'm feeling kind of inspired after watching Canyon and Wei this week, so I'm off to the practice tool to test Annie's jungle clears. See you guys next week.